back to Seattle, the Emerald City, for ESPN2's coverage of the THQ AMA Supercross Series. Well, it's not an episode of Frasier, but it is the best racing on the planet as the 125 West Circuit takes to Qwest Field here in Seattle, Washington. On a beautiful night, nearly 40,000 fans have turned out for the triumphant return of Supercross to the great Pacific Northwest. Todd Harris along with Cameron Steele and Jamie Little reporting from relatively soggy field tonight. And there you see the fans here in Qwest Field. The official attendance, 49,532, and we thank every single one of them. Well, earlier we asked you the trivia question, who was the first rider to get Mitch Payton a championship? And the answer is, Cameron, you got to see it?
Yeah, well, I know a lot of people are thinking Jeremy McGrath, but the same year, Brian Swink was able to get it done quicker.
Brian Swink winning the 1991 East Circuit on the 125. And Jeremy McGrath got the 125 West. We are set to go racing. It's the 125 main event as we take a look at the Suzuki starting grid. Nathan Ramsey is a very hot topic. Ivan Tedesco had to go through a very treacherous race, Cameron, to get there because he and Paul Carpenter had their problems. There you see their gate selection there, Steve Lamson and Michael Blows as well. So I'm going to put you on the line a little bit here, Cameron, as we go to the starting grid in a beautiful night here in Seattle. The quad split, who do you like?
Well, the Red Bull KTM of Nathan Ramsey has to be one of the favorites. He's been looking great the entire day. Ivan Tedesco, you got to wonder, will he tighten up? Will he just be racing for that 6th place position? The two guys on the bottom, Short and Laninovich, they have been mad dogging it, and that's the onboard right there, but I'm going to stick my neck out on the line and say Ivan Tedesco wins. What about you, Todd? Who are you picking?
Billy Laninovich running the onboard. I got to go with Nathan Ramsey. The way he's been riding, he has been so calm, cool, and collected this whole weekend. He said, you know what, I can't force the title into my hand. I'm just got to let it come to me if it does, but I've got to be in a position to take it if the option comes. And with this track and the conditions, we've seen stranger things happen as you get a look at Nathan Ramsey, the 30-year-old, on board the Red Bull KTM. So as Cameron Steele pointed out, the magic number for Ivan Tedesco and Mitch Payton is 6. Paul Carpenter, though, this is not a good sign. Is he gonna claim the 2-minute hold?
He's got his hand up, so there is a 2-minute hold available. The AMA officials are waiting to see what goes on with Paul's bike.
So Carpenter gets the bikes fired. The 30-second board is up, and we've got just enough time for Cameron's keys.
Well, you definitely got to pick a rut and make sure you're in it and going successfully through it. Watch the roost. I mean, no one wants to take these rocks in the face, and carry your momentum. Look ahead. Keep your speed up. Once you start slowing down, looking down at the ruts in front of you, it's going to be hard to get going over all the obstacles.
What a night, what a way to return to the Pacific Northwest. The 125 main event, the West Circuit. Can Ivan Tedesco get the title for the 2nd year in a row?
And it looks like
Ramsey to the front of the pack.
And Tedesco gets shoved to the outside.
Several riders going down. Ivan Tedesco right now sits in 4th place, but it's Nathan Ramsey out in front, and he's got a KTM covering his back. That's 111 Jay Marmont.
And then Billy Laninovich with the onboard. You can see how big the ruts are in some areas of the track.
And so it is Nathan Ramsey taking them into the green flag lap. He is out in front. Jay Marmont sits in 2nd, unable to triple. So does Laninovich and Tedesco. None of them able to triple, and that just causes a backlog of riders. The KTM of Nate Ramsey, though, out in front by about 50 yards. Laninovich making a run on Marmont on the outside.
Tough going through those whoop sections. The ruts are deep.
Almost having to will their bikes over that big double at the finish line. And just like that, 1 lap in, look at Billy Laninovich all over the backside of 111 Jay Marmont.
And Marmont able to get the step off. So is Laninovich on that last section.
Well, that gives you a good perspective of exactly what it's like to be running. And look at that. Billy Laninovich, B132, having his problems, unable to triple there, just has to roll that one. He lets Ivan Tedesco get by. So it's Nathan Ramsey in 1st, Jay Marmont in 2nd, and Ivan Tedesco now in 3rd place.
And we know Ivan had his problems, not able to qualify from his heat race. He had to go through his LCQ, and right now he is in position to make a move into 2nd place. Look how deep these ruts are. Ivan has been having problems those first couple laps there. If he wants to get up and battle for the win of the race, Gonna have to smooth it up.
All right, here's what happened to Billy Laninovich. You're live in the top right corner. Billy Laninovich, 132 on the right-hand side. And I don't know if the bike just bogged on him or what, Cameron.
Hey, just pulls up, slows down. Maybe he felt like he was out of his line.
Very uncharacteristic for B132 Laninovich. He's usually going full bore, but it is Nathan Ramsey out in front by about 50 yards plus. He's got his teammate 111, Jay Marmont, behind him. And here comes Ivan Tedesco, number 1, the defending 125 West champion. And Tedesco just cannot seem to figure out the whoop section here. Well, Ramsey out in front by virtue of a great start. We got to remind you that Ivan Tedesco had a terrible gate pick, Cameron. He was way to the outside, but still got it. Here's the Butterfinger Chris whole shot replay.
Well, Ivan came all the way from the outside. Looked like he was going to be in the mix. Ramsey more on the inside. He has a clean line, and he gets your Butterfinger Chris pole shot award.
And that is Nate Ramsey's first Butterfinger Chris pole shot award. Here you see it one more time at the line. It is definitely the orange and black of the KTM. So it's Ramsey picking up the whole shot and the Butterfinger Chris money. Ivan Tedesco, you're looking at right now. He currently sits in third, and he is losing a lot of distance to Nathan Ramsey as we check in with Jamie Little.
Guys, Ivan Tedesco went down in his heat race. What happened is he got tangled up on his muffler. He actually burnt the inside of his thigh. He's in a lot of pain right now. They said he has a pretty good burn on that inner thigh. Wonder if that's making any effect on the race right now.
That's obviously tough. Good report there for Jamie. And Ivan Tedesco, we knew, Cameron, there was something wrong. Wasn't sure if it was the handlebars or what, but it was definitely a physical one. And Victor Sheldon and the boys over at Thor are going to be double patting that here, no question about it.
And watching Tedesco coming a little short there, looking over at his mechanic. Now, I picked him to win, but I was talking about the championship, Todd.
Cameron in back pedal mode right now. It's a long race to go. We are a third of the way through it. 5 laps of a scheduled 15 here at Qwest Field in Seattle, Washington, as Supercross returns to the Pacific Northwest after a 6-year hiatus. Your leader here in the 125 main event is Nathan Ramsey. Jay Marmont, 111 on board. The KTM sits in second. And that man, the defending 125 West champion, Ivan Tedesco, sits in third. And Cameron, I know Ivan wants to get every single win possible, but third is good enough for a title, as he needed to finish in the top 6.
And Ramsey's just looking great. I mean, he's looking ahead. He is moving at all times.
Nathan Ramsey continues to move forward. He has the lead with Marmont in second, Tedesco in third. We'll take a break. We come back, more of the 125 main. Who's ready to ride?
The new CRS from Honda. Who wants to ride?